Hello and welcome. This is Wiki with an important global update. Russia has issued a strong warning to the United States, saying that any military attack on Iran could have disastrous consequences, potentially triggering a wider conflict involving major world powers. The warning comes amid rising tensions in the Middle East and increasingly sharp rhetoric from Washington. According to Russian officials, any U.S. strike on Iran would not remain a limited or regional action. Moscow cautioned that such a move could spiral out of control, drawing in multiple countries and threatening global stability. Russia described the idea of military intervention as extremely dangerous and irresponsible. The Russian Foreign Ministry stated that external interference in Iran's internal or regional affairs violates international law and undermines global security. Moscow emphasized that force is not a solution and warned that escalation could lead to unpredictable outcomes far beyond the Middle East. This statement follows comments from U.S. President Donald Trump, who has recently taken a tougher stance on Iran. Trump has accused Tehran of destabilizing the region and suggested that military options remain on the table. The U.S. has also increased its military presence in and around the region, raising concerns among global observers. Iran, meanwhile, has responded with its own warning. Iranian leaders have made it clear that any attack on their territory would be met with a strong and immediate response. Tehran insists it will defend itself and its allies, signaling that a conflict could quickly expand across the region. Analysts say the situation is especially dangerous because of the involvement of major powers. Russia and China have both expressed opposition to any U.S. military action against Iran, while European nations are urging restraint and diplomacy. If a conflict were to break out, it could impact global trade, energy supplies, and international security. The United Nations has also weighed in, calling on all sides to step back from confrontation. The UN Secretary-General has stressed that dialogue and diplomacy are the only viable paths forward, warning that war would have devastating humanitarian and economic consequences. Global markets are already reacting to the uncertainty. Oil prices have shown volatility as the Middle East plays a critical role in global energy supply. Any disruption could have serious economic effects worldwide. In conclusion, Russia's warning highlights just how fragile the current situation is. With rising tensions between the United States and Iran, and major powers closely watching, the risk of escalation remains real. The world now waits to see whether diplomacy can prevail, or whether the crisis will move closer to a dangerous tipping point.